upset that you're being player hated. Unvaccinated lady, unvaccinated heart, unvaccinated lady. Now you gotta go far away from the young and necro low.
Hey, you already know Young and Nicolo told this unvaccinated chick that she gotta go. Now I'm gonna go see this vaccinated one. Hey, I just really wanna get down with the chick, yeah, go to the club. If she ain't got her vaccination card, yeah, I gotta tell the girl to kick rocks. Hey, sorry to say, I could leave before another chick in the moment, yeah. Hey, I'm just really trying to live it up with my fam while we pop through these bottles off. Oh, smoking that good grain.
It's a party in the Bay Area. Marijuana, I wanna marry ya. Went to a club and I got booted for getting twisted and getting stupid. Welcome to the land of the East Bay. East Coastland, born and raised. This grimy streets is what I claim. You disagree and I'll leave you in a bloodstain. In my hood, you might get shot, get robbed, get got, get smacked, get slapped. See a five and get dropped. It's a party in the Bay Area. Marijuana, I wanna marry ya. Went to a club and
And
I
I
got
got
booted.
booted for getting twisted and getting stupid. What's up, motherfuckers? Motherfuckets. All you cool cats and kittens. 75 hard stream. Day 15. I be the man of Gabe. 15 days of sobriety. 15 days of living better. Trying to live right. 75 hard. Day 15. Damn, something crazy. All right, let's get this all set up over here. And make sure my mics are good. And make sure we see how this sounds. Trying to live right. All right, that sounds good. Motherfuckers, welcome. Hell of a day, bro. Let me make sure I got that set. Got that set. These mics are good right here. We about to get down with y'all. It's a late night stream. I just got off work, so I'm doing my best to stream every day of the 75 hard motherfucker. So here we go. So I noticed, bro, you be thinking clearly now, cause I be living better and shit. People be acting catty as fuck towards me. It's crazy. It's crazy. The best thing to do though, never let people get to you, cause they'll try to throw all the jabs they want. They'll try to pull all the bullshit they can. They'll try to freaking dim whatever light you have left inside you. You can't let them win. You can't, because they want you to react. They want to see you suffer. You know what I mean? They want, but the best thing, my advice though, karma's real, man. And I know my shit's good. I do good by myself, my family, my people. I ain't lost my soul in this shit yet. And so fucking with me, karma's gonna fuck you up. Let it be known, motherfuckers. Let it be known. So I mean, this is all I got left before I freaking have a full gallon of water in me. I felt like I didn't really have time to drink water. I felt like I was busy all day. I mean, you put in 9 hours at work. I feel like it just never stopped. Just never stopped. It just kept going nonstop. Like I gotta remember to breathe sometimes. And you know how we do here. 75 hard. Stream don't end till I finish this gallon. Finish this gallon of water for y'all, bro. So freaking how'd my day go? So I started my day, did a workout, worked out my arms, worked out my legs, did some like 200 sit-ups, did like 50 push-ups. I'm getting better at push-ups, bro. Those are freaking not really my strong point, but I'm getting better at those. Made myself some breakfast. Slammed the fucking Zilla. Then waited for it to stop raining. And I fucking hit that lake, man. Hit that lake run. I think I ran the lake full time and a half just to be out there for 45 minutes. It's getting better, man. I've been freaking pushing off more of my legs. So I'm getting more distance. I'm taking less steps. Breathing better. I'm learning freaking breathing out my nose more. They say if you start breathing out your mouth, that's when you're going too hard. Pace yourself. Pace yourself in that shit. You know, breathe. Learn how to breathe. I can't wait till I can breathe out my mouth and talk at the same time because I mentioned here before that people be doing that and it's freaking blowing my mind how people can freaking be running and holding freaking whole conversations in this piece, bruh. It's crazy. That's nuts. So I'm getting there. I'm getting there. But the fact that like I got my shit together, I'm doing good with myself. I'm doing good for myself. I'm almost done with this gallon of water. I freaking did all my tasks for the 75 hard for today. Gallon of water is the last one I gotta do. And then we're on our way to another day. Fall asleep. Do it all over again tomorrow. And it and we on it, man. Alright. So freaking I'm 15 days in. 75 hard. Legitly, I got 60 more days to go. Best believe the 75th day of the 75 hard stream is gonna be lit. I mean, I don't even drink. We're gonna be drinking. I don't even do shots. We gotta celebrate because this is an achievement, man. You don't see too many people actually taking care of the 75 hard. And so for my book, I mean, I got 20 pages of the Bella's book done on my 20-minute break. Hey, bruh, they found freaking the Bella twins at Hooters, bro. Bella twins, they're SoCal girls. They got found in SoCal. They got found at Hooters in SoCal. They got a lot. They got a lot of clout, but they were never really good wrestlers, to tell you the truth. They were freaking. They look good. They're twins. They went to the training center, learned a couple things, and then they had everybody else working with them to make them look as good as possible. Because if anything, they should have had more training. They probably wouldn't have got hurt like they did, busted up. They hurt a lot of people too. They could have used a lot more training. They really could have. It wasn't really till like AJ Lee and Paige came through where we really started getting some real good wrestling, bro. Real good wrestling. But that whole era, the whole Divas era, was just not the best wrestling in the world. Not the best. That's probably why Paige's back's all fucked up from wrestling freaking the Bella Twins so much. Why her shit's all fucking banged up, bro. Alright, let me set something up for us. Doo-doo-doo. Alright, what should we start with? Y'all wanna watch the news? Let's see where we go from here. Boom. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. There it is. Alright, let's see what we can watch. Let's catch up on current events out here, motherfuckers and motherfuckers. We gonna make it happen for y'all. Boom, boom, boom. Set this up for us. I'm gonna set this up for us. Gonna go right there. Setting this up. Learning how to freaking use this shit. Every day it's getting a little better. All right, let's watch.
At the San Rafael woman.
Let's watch the news. Yeah. All right, let me transfer this shit back over. Hold on. Hold on. Wow. All right, let's see. We set.
Accused of stabbing and killing her own mother. Police say that she streamed the attack on Facebook Live.
The
It
fuck?
happened at the Terralinda apartment complex on Crest Way.
People still use
About 5 o'clock
Facebook?
yesterday evening.
That's
Police say that
ridiculous.
when they got there, they found the 28-year-old Tontazine Beltran holding a knife and standing next to her 55-year-old mother, who had several stab wounds. Beltran was arrested for homicide. No word tonight on a motive. We're also learning that she made content on several social media platforms and that she made a video yesterday showing herself in the lobby of the Santa Rosa Police Department yesterday.
What?
Investigating that as well.
Wait a minute. What? So she live streamed stabbing her mom? Where's that live stream at? Damn. Can't talk about freaking culture vultures, bruh. Oh, on Facebook? Do people even use Facebook anymore? That's funny. Damn, bruh. That's fucking wild. She freaking straight up live streamed. Why would you do that? Are people that freaking desperate for attention? Are they so like dialed in to just internet needed to go live that I mean what's freaking that's crazy. What could be going is she are these people even thinking straight? Like are they even thinking what like that's I don't know what to think about that. That's nuts. Damn, bro, that's freaking. I might have to run that back. Watch that again, bro. That's freaking. That's something else. All right, let's watch another one. Let's keep going, yeah. Let's keep going with this. Let's see what else is going on in the news today.
And in the North Bay, a woman is in jail for threatening a man with this axe
Whoa.
in Vallejo. A caller told the police that the woman was threatening the caller's husband and tried to attack him with an axe. When police found her, this axe was sticking out of the woman's backpack. She was on Murray Street. They arrested her and booked her into the Solano County Jail. 3 people.
Woo, what? And I guess they're gonna blame that on juggalos too, right? That's funny. All right, let me get this up. That's crazy. All right, let's check. You guys want to check out the sinkhole that opened up down in San Francisco? Let's catch up. Let's catch up on current events, y'all. Let's do this.
The downtown intersection, spewing water onto the streets and blocking off traffic in that area.
Okay.
Good evening. Thanks for joining us for KRON 4 News at 10. I'm Ken Wayne.
And I'm Noelle Bello. San Francisco fire officials say they first got a call about the sinkhole just before 7 o'clock this evening at the intersection of California and Montgomery Streets. Crews shut off the water about an hour ago. We've learned a person riding a motorcycle was hurt because of this.
What?
Joins us live from the scene downtown San Francisco with the latest. Sarah.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, a motorcyclist was driving down California when he hit a sinkhole. He crashed and actually hit his head. I just spoke with the motorcyclist. He got discharged from the hospital.
Okay.
We'll hear more from him at 11, but he's okay. Scary situation when he hit the sinkhole here. This is the intersection where it happened, California and Montgomery Streets, and you can see crews here working to fix the pipe that burst, and they're also trying to make sure that they can get this fixed for the morning, but they have reopened this intersection. They got the area contained. Now take a look at video. I mean, 911 calls came in just before 7 o'clock tonight. Water spewing from the sinkhole. San Francisco police and fire responded to shut down the intersection to keep everyone safe in this area. They didn't know if it was going to get bigger. The sinkhole isn't very big right now, and that's because they were able to contain it. Now, the sinkhole opened up right next to the cable car tracks, so a cable car was rerouted from the area. They had to stop service in this area as well, but that's all taken care of. It took nearly 2 hours for the Department of Public Works crews to shut the water off, and they were looking all over trying to shut it off. They finally got that done. The intersection reopened for cars about an hour ago. I spoke with SF Fire, a captain with the department, who says this is likely weather related.
It's difficult to say, but it's likely a combination of the heavy rains, aging infrastructure, wear and tear on the roads, and a lot more traffic than we're used to. Department of Public Works was able to respond quickly and shut the pipe down. They're still monitoring for any growing dangers, which they're not finding any.
Damn, bro. Damn.
And so they didn't find any other dangers, and that's why they reopened the intersection and allowed cars to go on Montgomery and California Street. There's also people walking in the street looking at what happened. I mean, it was quite a crazy scene with that water spewing and people wondering what was going on. Now
damn, bro.
Repairing the pipe underneath the ground, then they have to repair the road, and they're hoping they can get all of this done by tomorrow morning's commute. I'm Sarah Stinson, reporting live in San Francisco. Back to you.
Yeah, Sarah was going to ask you if they were hoping to get it done before the commute. You know, the problem with San Francisco is a lot of those pipes are very old, over 100 years old. And, you know, downtown, of course, one of the oldest parts of the city. Everything might look new with office high-rises on the streets above, but down below, we're talking about really old pipes. So all this water, I guess, is putting a lot of strain. Is that the problem?
Yeah, I mean, it's putting wear and tear on the roads, but also, as you said, these pipes. I mean, we've covered a sinkhole within the last year that was huge, and they told us at that time when they were repairing that pipe that the pipes here underneath the ground of San Francisco, I mean, they're 100+ years old. So infrastructure ages, and we start to see that age when we get this inclement weather, when the rain comes down and the road starts to give in a little bit. I mean, the motorcyclist I talked with who got injured because of this sinkhole, he said he didn't notice anything was wrong. He looked like some of the discolored asphalt, but he had no clue what he was about to endure. He said once he hit that, some kind of, you know, bump in the road, he hit his head, and then that's when he saw there was a sinkhole, and then the water started spewing. I mean, you can only imagine how scary that was for him, and definitely an eye-opening experience for sure.
We look forward to hearing from him more coming up on KRON 4 News at 11 tonight. Sarah, thank you for that live report.
Wild, bruh. You don't be seeing sinkholes out here in Oakland, bruh. Fucking San Francisco's falling apart.
Cleanup is now underway after a large tree fell at San Francisco's Golden Gate Park.
All right, let's keep it going.
On top of 4 vehicles,
let's keep it going.
Blocked off most of 19th Avenue for a big part of last night. 2 people were evaluated for minor injuries. KRON 4's Charles Clifford is live at the scene right now, where crews are still trying to clean up that mess. So we're wondering what it looks like right now, and also what they're trying to do to make sure that this doesn't happen again this winter season.
Well, they managed to clean up the tree. They got
Let me get a sound check real
off
fast.
of 19th Avenue. It was just a crazy scene yesterday. 5 cars were trapped underneath this tree, but we kind of got lucky because nobody was seriously injured, and now the city's Recreation and Parks Department is stepping up its efforts to make sure this doesn't happen again.
We estimate it was approximately 80 years old.
San Francisco's Recreation and Parks Department, which is responsible for maintaining the trees in Golden Gate Park, says that they are still trying to figure out what caused this 100-foot-tall eucalyptus to fall on Avenue Monday afternoon.
Not sure yet, but it was completely uprooted. We'll be looking at the maintenance records of that particular tree.
In response, they are stepping up efforts to inspect the trees along 19th and in other places where a falling tree could put people and property in danger.
Our arborists today continue to inspect the other trees in the area that might have been destabilized by the fallen tree. We removed a second smaller tree adjacent to the one that fell last night.
Okay.
And we'll continue to inspect for remaining and immediate hazards over the next couple of days.
Across San Francisco, there are 131,000 trees in the city's park system, with 27,000 in Golden Gate Park alone. Recreation and Parks says that inspecting and maintaining those trees is a never-ending task.
Our staff year-round will flag trees that need attention, and our arborists conduct regular tree maintenance.
Adding to the challenge is the fact that most of the trees in Golden Gate Park are mature, with many being over a century old. And as the trees age, there is an ever-increasing risk.
Of course.
It can be a little hard to predict. Many times, it's just saturated ground, and trees fail.
All right, back live now. Recreation and Parks says that their ability to inspect trees is also impacted by ever-changing staffing levels and also changing budgets. But for now, in Golden Gate Park, Charles Clifford, KRON 4 News.
Whoa, shit. Well, I mean, the news, at least it's not that bad today. I mean, most of the time it's depressing. You know what's funny? While we were watching that, I thought of something. I knew a dude, right? I knew a dude that he just had massive bad luck. He drove into a sinkhole in San Francisco. Got cashed out, fucking fat, right? But he fucked up his whole back. And then he had a tree fall on his car. Got cashed out again, fat. You know what I mean? And then he was on a Lime scooter and fucking hit a pothole and fucking fell face first, busted up his whole face. Of course, got paid fat, but it's like his body's not intact whatsoever. You know, his body's all fucked up. He's on painkillers. I had that guy on my Instagram. I should hit him up. He don't really post very often, but I want to see what other misfortunes this dude is up to. You feel? What else this dude's up to, bro? I want to see. Because he had a hell of a story. I was like, bro, you got some bad fucking luck. And he was like, yeah, man. So the chick live streaming and killed her parents. That's crazy. That's another one. The other person with the hatchet. I mean, I guess you could say that it's kind of crazy out there. Yeah, I guess you could say that. All right, what do y'all? Let's see what to watch now. What to watch? Y'all, let's catch up on some wrestling. All right, I ain't freaking. Normally, like, especially for Raw, I wait till it comes out full before I freaking peep the whole thing. I think it comes out in a week. You can watch the whole thing, but for the most part, I mean, I try to watch the freaking events here and there when they're available, but for the most part, I'd be catching up. I mean, letting the YouTubers catching me up on pro wrestling, motherfuckers. Be letting them catch me up on freaking current events in this bitch. All right, let's go. Let's transfer this back over. All right, let's watch. Let's go.
Also, check out our new website, WrestleMania.com. As always, we won't recap the show, but just look at the good, the bad, and the downright ugly. As always, we start off with the good. Is number one, plenty of love for women's tag division.
All right.
Women's tag matches in one night and backstage build-up for one of them. Well, fans of the WWE's women's tag team division had to be in heaven as Triple H continues to elevate the women's tag division.
Yeah.
Fans even saw the women's tag team champions, which is good as they seem to have disappeared following their title win. If Triple H can start building up the women's singles undercard, fans could be in for a real women's revolution instead of the marketing campaign they've heard for years.
Hell yeah.
Number two, Cody puts Drew in his place.
Ooh.
Drew McIntyre's confrontation with Cody Rhodes was played to perfection as Drew played Cody's opposite number, a gifted but flawed wrestler who seems more focused on complaining than winning. The American Nightmare put Drew in his place both by exposing his constant complaining and by differentiating himself from Drew by showing his love for the game and the fans. Cody's connection with the fans is surreal at times, and it was on full display last night. Number three, R-Truth making bank for Judgment Day. R-Truth was making bank for the Judgment Day, which apparently impressed Damian Priest to consider R-Truth's value in the group. Well, things probably aren't going to end well for R-Truth, but so far it's been an enjoyable and hilarious ride. Please, WWE, give this story as much exposure as possible.
Hell yeah.
Number four, no done, no problem. Kevin Dunn is officially gone from WWE.
Damn, that's crazy.
The difference in how WWE presents its shows. For example, the fresh style of hype.
Hold up, Kevin Dunn, bruh. Done with WWE. That's crazy. It's just like it seems like all Vince's boys are getting freaking asked out, man. And you could tell every time somebody leaves, the production changes, everything changes. Like that, it's gonna get to a point where like the tradition of this business is not gonna be a priority whatsoever. It's just gonna be just like baseball, football, basketball. It's gonna be promoted just like that. I mean, that might be a good way to take it because Vince was stubborn as hell. Vince's homeboy was stubborn in his ways, man. But that kind of hurt the product too at the same time. All right, let's see what that.
Videos and backstage segments are an improvement over Dunn's work, which is impressive as Dunn's hype videos were always one of WWE's strong points.
They were.
The hype videos and backstage segments are cleaner and more importantly better edited so they don't drag out. This is big for the WWE because they had too many stars and insufficient time for everyone to have lengthy interview segments in the ring. Number 5, Rhea vs Becky confrontation was epic. Kudos to the WWE for making last night's long-awaited confrontation between...
So they're cutting down on freaking interviews and freaking backstage segments, but I think freaking they're cutting back on telling the actual story, man. Those segments and those backstage, I mean, they need to play out for people to freaking be invested in the shit. And people aren't invested if you don't give them freaking. They need the wrestling and they need the talking. If people aren't invested, man, you're just basically being AEW now. You know, you can't lose people. You can't lose the audience, man. Then again, right? There's a whole new audience that's coming up on this, and people's attention spans are freaking way different nowadays. So, I mean, maybe it might be for the better.
Between Becky Lynch and Rhea Ripley, an epic event. While the WWE could have booked Rhea better while it waited to make this match, Rhea vs Becky is going to be a true clash of the titans, and this promo was perfect in setting the stage for the inevitable WrestleMania match.
Yeah.
6, Xavier is back. Xavier Woods is...
Man, I really had to hit WrestleMania this year. There's no freaking ifs, ands, or buts about that shit. I gotta make that shit. Last year was sick. Bruh, Charlotte and Rhea Ripley was legitly one of the best matches I've ever seen. Because it's crazy because everybody knew Rhea Ripley was gonna win, right? But that shit had everybody freaking every 2 count. Everybody was popping for her. That was legitimately the best match I've ever seen. While watching that, like, my vision changed. The way I was seeing this match changed. It was like it wasn't human, bruh. It was like I was watching a movie or some shit. You know, I was fully engulfed in that shit. So Rhea and freaking Becky Lynch at the Rumble, or at WrestleMania. Becky takes the freaking Rumble, cashes in at WrestleMania, or she might cash in on somebody else. We'll see. Only time will tell, motherfuckers.
Is back, and the former King of the Ring wasted no time seeking revenge on Ludwig Kaiser for injuring Kofi Kingston. Last night's match was a reminder that both Xavier and Ludwig are 2 viable singles wrestlers if the WWE gives them a break from tag team competition. Number 7, DIY deliver an excellent match. DIY vs JD McDonough and Dominic Mysterio was a show-stealing bout that seemed to be leading towards Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano getting an undisputed tag team championship shot.
Right.
While it's strange to see the Creed brothers seemingly vanish from Raw following their loss to Balor and Priest, it's good to see the WWE giving the Judgment Day fresh opponents. Balor and Priest are good as tag team champions, but they could be great if they're given top-grade opponents. And Mahal makes the most of his opportunity. A major props to Jinder Mahal for making the most of his seemingly out-of-nowhere title match against World Heavyweight Champion Seth Rollins. Once again, the modern-day Maharaja showed he takes every opportunity by the neck. Mahal's biggest problems have been frequent injuries and inconsistent booking, but last night's performance against Seth suggests the WWE has a go-to guy for doing more than counting the lights. But that was the good. What about the bad? Is number 1,
here we go.
CM Punk
What?
CM
No CM Punk?
Punk seems to have disappeared, and while he's talked about it, the WWE is wasting the momentum from Punk's Survivor Series return. They have to be careful not to overuse him, but there's a big difference between making Punk's appearances seem special and having him vanish altogether.
Sure.
To JD McDonough and Dominic, official jobbers for the tag division. JD McDonough and Dominic Mysterio's role as the stepping stones to Finn Balor and Damian Priest isn't doing them any favors. Things might be different if McDonough and Mysterio won more matches or tried to injure would-be title challengers. However, their current role as welcome mats to a tag title shot makes both look like chumps. There was nothing downright ugly, as this Raw was a crisply booked show that forwarded many storylines, including the build to the Royal Rumble. What did you guys think of the Red Brand last night? Let us know in the comments down below. Now, let's move on to the news.
Here we go. News time, motherfuckers.
Our first story looks at bad news for Seth Rollins. The top of today's news is a report that the World Heavyweight Champion Seth Rollins may have injured himself during his title defense against Jinder Mahal. PW Torch's Wade Keller is reporting Seth Rollins suffered a legitimate injury to his left leg in his Raw main event win against Jinder Mahal. Multiple PW Torch sources backstage at Raw say that he was helped into the back and eventually put weight on it. He was walking on his own but with a definite limp. He will be further evaluated to determine the severity of the injury. Dave Meltzer commented on the Wrestling Observer Radio saying, "I just know that he's Seth getting an MRI. Basically, I was told it could be something minor."
Bruh, first it's back, now his leg, man. Hey, this is, if anything though, this is a perfect time for him to get hurt. Right? Rehab that shit. Right? He'll be good by WrestleMania. He might miss the Rumble. Right? But he could easily get into a program for WrestleMania. Well, Charlotte just might be back for WrestleMania. It looks like she's coming back in May, but looks like her and Andrade got back together. I remember freaking somebody telling me they broke up, and I looked at their Instagram and they unfollowed each other, but they're following each other again. So it looks like they're freaking living their best life, vacating and everything. Shout out Charlotte Flair. Bruh, looks like they're freaking, so she's out there having fun, enjoying her life, bruh. So freaking enjoy your time away from WWE, man. Because freaking, she's been putting it down since the pandemic started, bruh. All right, let's see what else. And then Xavier Woods, the return of Xavier Woods, looking kind of chunky. Xavier Woods looking kind of big, bruh. I don't think he was meant to come back ASAP like that. All right, let's do a mic check. Pandemic started, bruh. All right, looks good to me. All right, let's keep going.
It could be something worse. We won't know until the MRI results come back.
Ooh.
With the rumors that the WWE was planning to book Seth Rollins versus CM Punk at WrestleMania, you can be sure the WWE will be scrambling to change plans if Seth can't compete. We're hoping the best for Seth and hope that it's nothing too serious. Next up, a former WWE star not returning at the Royal Rumble. A potentially bad news for Naomi fans who were hoping to see a WWE return occur at the 2024 Royal Rumble match. There's been plenty of speculation about Naomi appearing at the Royal Rumble ever since rumors began running rampant that the two-time SmackDown Champion's WWE return was imminent. The Rumble seems like the perfect venue for a return, as after all the universe knows it can't have a Royal Rumble without some surprise returns and/or debuts. However, a new report from PW Insider suggests that fans shouldn't expect Naomi back at the Rumble. Wrestling News summed up the report as follows, saying PW Insider reports that they were told Trinity had several more dates for the promotion and did not finish up on Sunday. Despite the report, it's possible Naomi could still show up at the Rumble. First, the information given to PW Insider could have been inaccurate. Second, it's possible that WWE could have worked out a deal with TNA to let Naomi work in the Rumble, despite her being under contract to TNA. What do you guys think? Is Naomi coming back at the Rumble? Let us know in the comments down below. Next up,
I mean, it wouldn't be the first time a TNA wrestler, contracted wrestler, has entered the Royal Rumble. No, I could see it happening, bro. I could see it happening. Wouldn't that be a trip, though? Like, after all the bullshit, might as well bring Sasha and freaking Bayley. Hey, bro, did y'all see Sasha and Bayley were at freaking that TNA event in Vegas? Man, I should have went to that. I really should. That TNA looks like they freaking got their act together. It seems like they're building a new narrative, bro. But freaking Bayley and Sasha Banks were in the Raptors all freaking in disguise and shit. But people still saw them.
Brock Lesnar returning. Well, when is Brock Lesnar returning to WWE? Lesnar was last seen putting Cody Rhodes over at SummerSlam, took time off afterward, but as the WWE Universe knows, the Beast usually emerges from hibernation around the Royal Rumble. Now Dave Meltzer is reporting that fans should expect Lesnar back very soon. Brock Lesnar will be back on WWE television very soon. It's unknown whether Brock will show up just before the Rumble, but it's likely he'll be in the match to set up a program for WrestleMania 40. Some fans believe 2024 will be the year that WWE finally books Brock vs. Gunther, but for now, that's just mere
that'd
speculation.
be sick.
Next up, Hulk Hogan saves a woman from a car wreck.
Oh,
TMZ Sports reported that Hulk Hogan recently assisted a teenager trapped in an overturned motor vehicle. Sources with direct knowledge tell us that the legendary wrestler, his wife Sky Daly, and a friend of theirs were cruising along a highway Sunday evening in Tampa, Florida, when they witnessed a bad wreck play out right in front of them. According to the report, a car flipped over after it was apparently struck by another car. Fortunately, the Hulkster was in the house, or in this case, on the highway. Hulk & Co., our sources explain, pulled over immediately, Hulk Hogan and his pal Jake rushing over to render aid to the driver, a woman whom we were told was rattled. Since they were first on the scene, we're told Hulk and Jake actually helped her get out of the car. Our sources say Jake popped the woman's airbag with some tools that Hulk had on hand, and they both unbuckled her seatbelt and assisted her in safely leaving the vehicle. All paramedics eventually arrived on the scene, and that Hulk and his crew looked on. The Hulkster tweeted about lending a helping hand, or in this case, a pen. The crazy part about the teenager that flipped her car was that without a knife to puncture the airbags to get her out, an Indian Rock's Christian ballpoint pen came real handy to pot the bags. Thank God, all is well even now. Amen. Now it sounds like Hulk and his friend Jake
God is good, bro. God is good.
Next up, which Judgment Day member fought for R-Truth? R-Truth's current storyline, where he's trying to join the Judgment Day, has provided plenty of laughs, but apparently it wasn't going to be a long-term deal. But that is until a member of the Judgment Day lobbied that WWE make it happen. During an appearance on Busted Open Radio, R-Truth revealed which member of Raw's Rogue faction thought a program with Truth was worthwhile. I will say Damian Priest. He was like, bro, we should keep you around. This thing is working. He actually went to, I think it was Hunter Triple H, and the writers, Damian Priest fought for it. What a massive W for Damian Priest.
Don't do it.
Next up, Cora Jade could be out for months.
Don't do it.
Cora Jade's injury could sideline her for months. Jade was injured during a match against Lyra Valkyrie on the 9th January edition of NXT, and we're now learning about Jade's condition via a tweet from Dave Meltzer. The Cora Jade knee injury from the Weekend House show we talked about on the show last night is an ACL tear. If she did suffer a torn ACL, she's likely going to be sidelined for months. Some wrestlers have been out with an ACL tear for more than 9 months. We'll continue following this story and send our best to Cora Jade for a fast and full recovery. Next up, storms play havoc with Raw. The recent wintry weather affecting much of the US played havoc with last night's Raw from Little Rock, Arkansas. Not only did the wintry conditions keep many fans from attending, but it forced WWE to use a smaller set for Raw. In addition, travel conditions proved tricky for several WWE superstars, including DIY, Indy Hartwell, and Candice LeRae. Nevertheless, the WWE superstars overcame cancelled flights and drove to the show, making it in time for their respective matches. Johnny Gargano tweeted about their odyssey, saying, "The past 24 hours have been a wild ride for our travel crew and family. For the love of the game, baby. The show must go on mentality was on full display, judging from their story." And finally, Jinder takes it in a stride. And last but not least, Jinder Mahal seems to be taking his loss to Seth Rollins in stride, tweeting, "Well, so much for sending that extra pyro for my Punjabi celebration." The extra pyro he was mentioning referred to a rumor going around on Monday that WWE had ordered extra pyro, presumably for a title win. Mahal certainly capitalized on the publicity surrounding his title shot, beginning with the buzz created by AEW President Tony Khan's meltdown on social media to Mahal getting a title shot and continuing with this match. So there you have it, folks. Our look at Raw, as well as the wildest news stories and rumors you need to know. Be sure to leave a comment down below, and I'll see you next time with some more wrestling content.
Hey, wrestling content for sure, motherfucker. So freaking Jinder Mahal, bro. Why they keep on bringing that fool back? He ain't the one, man. Legit. When he is here, you getting hurt. I think they need him. I think they're keeping him around because of they got a Saudi Arabia show coming up. That's what I think. Alright, what y'all do now? You want to watch some actual wrestling? How about, y'all want to watch some Blako? Blako 500?
And goes for the pin, but only gets a 2 count, so he takes a piece of barbed wire and puts it to Brain Damage's forehead.
I don't ever want to see someone get so hurt that they can't come back.
Pulling the barbed wire. He's just...
Brain Damage is blading right now while he's putting the barbed wire to his forehead, and he blades too deep and cuts an artery.
Alright.
Brain Damage versus
Do
Drake
it.
Younger in a Panes of Glass barbed wire carpet strip board match from
All right, let's do it.
Anniversary 9 effing years from February 9th, 2008. And for you deathmatch news,
Lego,
the
let's
carpet
go.
strip is a piece of wood that has a bunch of nails sticking through it that
Hell
they use
yeah.
in construction building houses.
Let's go.
We see Drake Younger make his way to the ring, and he's wearing wrestling headgear. I'm pretty sure he's wearing it because he almost got his ear torn off at the IWA Deep South Carnage Cup in 2007, which you could check out on this channel. Drake walks around giving high fives to all the fans, and then he climbs into the ring and adjusts one of the panes of glass, and then we see Brain Damage make his way to the ring.
Alright, let's go.
Brain Damage was the Iron Man and Ultraviolet
Brain Damage
Underground
is the one,
champion
man.
during this match, but only the Ultraviolet Underground championships on the line. Brain Damage
Alright, let's
starts
go.
walking to the ring, and Drake Younger runs up and attacks him on the ramp, and they give each other sick-ass headbutts.
Drake is going right at Brain Damage.
Alright, let's go. Let's go. Throw him. Throw him.
I can hear those headbutts up here. Jesus.
Yeah.
Drake clotheslines Brain Damage over the guardrail.
Man, this is at the ECW arena too.
They're going over, and they're on the floor.
Like, I've been outside the ECW arena, never been
Drake
inside.
picks up Brain Damage and whips him into all the fans' chairs.
I go to WrestleMania this year. Definitely make it inside.
CZW officials.
Drake picks up Brain Damage and goes to throw him into more chairs, but Brain Damage punches him a few times and gives him a hip toss on the floor.
We've seen ups and downs. We've seen Brain Damage win.
Brain Damage picks up Drake and gives him a chop, and Drake chops him back, but it doesn't do anything, so he starts punching Brain Damage in the face, but that doesn't do anything, and then Brain Damage gives him a huge headbutt.
Absolutely, death is a possible eventuality when you're talking about CZW.
Damn, they're laying those in.
Championship. Death could.
Yeah.
Someone could fucking die, man.
Damn, Brain Damage is a beast. He's letting it hit him.
The we've seen over the course of the last year actually defy description. Drake just hammering
Yeah.
Brain Damage with forearms, and he didn't even flinch.
Brain Damage picks up Drake and walks him over to the ring and throws him over the guardrail, and then jumps over and stomps on him and slams his head into the stairs and then throws him into the ring. When Brain Damage gets in the ring, he sets up the barbed wire board in the corner, and then he goes to whip Drake into it, but Drake reverses and gives him a Samoan drop into it.
I'm going to have to pay for my involvement here. Drake sliding out of the way.
Boom.
He's picking up Brain Damage. Possibly for that.
So he got that flip. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
DVD that he gave him. Oh! No! Into the barbed wire and.
Ooh. But at least they know how to fall, right? Ooh.
Drake Younger takes a giant piece of the board and puts it on top of Brain Damage and then gives it a big splash.
All right, Drake. Come on, let's go, Drake.
Because, you know, these two guys, you know, I'm not very close to them, but I would not.
Drake takes the barbed wire board off Brain Damage and goes for the pin, but only gets a 2 count, so he takes a piece of barbed wire and puts it to Brain Damage's forehead.
I don't ever want to see someone get so hurt that they can't come back. Drake pulling the barbed wire. He's just.
Brain Damage is blading right now while he's putting the barbed wire to his forehead, and he blades too deep and cuts an artery in his face.
I just heard Brain Damage make a noise that sounded like pain.
Ooh.
And I'm stunned.
Damn.
I would make the same sound if I had barbed wire wrapped around. But you're not.
Drake gets on top of Brain Damage, who's laying on the ground, and puts him in a barbed wire crossface.
Last few months.
If it wasn't from blading, I'm pretty sure it was from this.
Basically, a crossface with barbed wire wrapped around Brain Damage's forehead. And remember, this ain't any of that Hollywood.
Drake punches Brain Damage a few times and then throws him outside the ring, and then he goes over and grabs a chair and brings it over to him, but starts giving him a shitload of headbutts.
Motor oil that's flowing out of his head. You see how calm Drake is?
Damn.
Methodically. He's so calm right with no. Looks like he's not in any hurry.
Bro, I would love to have been there to see this.
Drake Younger sits Brain Damage down and gives him some sick punches.
Shaking hands.
Damn.
Babies, fucking giving everybody high fives. He just looks like he's.
Drake climbs on the apron to jump on Brain Damage, but Brain Damage punches him a few times and throws him into the chair.
Drake's going up top.
All right, let's go.
He's on the apron. It's in for the long haul.
Oh, took too long, brother. Took too long. Ooh, fuck.
Brain Damage grabs a chair from the fans and goes over to Drake and hits him in the face with the top of the chair.
Does he? Oh,
Drake gets up and tries to grab onto Brain Damage, but Brain Damage takes the chair and cracks
Dude,
him in the face with it a few
busted.
times.
Damn. Oh shit! Like, go replay that.
The chair and throws it
Replay
into
that
Drake's
shit.
head, and it wraps around his head, and he walks around the ring with it.
Damn.
Pie face. Not only flattened Drake's head with that chair. Now Drake has got that chair caught.
Drake takes the chair off his head, and Brain Damage walks over to him and smashes his head into the ring post.
Pursuit. Shit, he rams Drake's head right up.
Brain Damage puts Drake up against the apron and starts choking him, and then he starts biting him.
Oh, now Brain Damage is biting Drake Younger. He's biting his cheek.
Brain Damage takes Drake and throws him into the ring and whips him against the ropes and goes for a backdrop, but Drake gives him a sunset flip, and Brain Damage just starts punching him right in the face.
Alright. Ooh, snap. Nailed him. Damn.
Now, we all know recently Drake suffered a serious...
Damn, dude. Brain Damage laying that shit
Brain
in.
Damage picks up Drake and gives him a fisherman suplex with a bridge, but only gets a 2 count, so he waits for Drake to get up and runs at him, but Drake pulls the top rope down and he goes over it, and Drake jumps off the apron onto him, but Brain Damage catches him and rams him into the ring post and then gives him a fallaway slam on the floor.
Oh, but Brain Damage caught him. Drives his back
Damn.
to that steel ring post.
What's he gonna do? No. Fallaway slam.
That's a fallaway slam.
Brain Damage throws Drake into the ring and sets up a chair and smashes Drake's head into the seat, and then goes to jump onto his head off the second rope, but Drake moves out of the way.
I know what this
Brain
is.
Damage took it back. Ooh. His head's just bouncing off of that chair. So you know what happens now. Looks like Brain Damage is going up for his double knee.
Oh, miss.
To get out of the way.
Drake grabs a second chair and sets it up in the ring and gives a Death Valley driver to Brain Damage through the chair.
Damn.
Drake.
He's going for a DVD, I think. Right, DVD right through that chair.
Vicious.
Drake goes for the pin but only gets a 2 count, so he goes underneath the ring to look for more weapons, and we get a shot of Brain Damage on the middle rope, and blood is just squirting out of that artery, and he squirts blood onto the fucking camera lens.
Damn.
He's opened up like a water faucet. I don't know whether you got arteries in your head or what, guys. He is squirting, spurting out.
Oh.
It is squirting out like a water faucet.
Wow.
Fans are, but that's called a gusher, guys. A gusher.
One fan in the fall.
Oh, the camera screen.
With every beat.
We gotta see that.
Damn. Yeah, please. Wow. Oh, shit. Yeah, man.
With every beat of that Terminator's heart.
That was so perfect how it hit the fucking lens like that. We get a shot of Drake Younger setting up 2 tables outside the ring, and then he climbs back in the ring where Brain Damage is waiting on him, and they punch each other in the face hard as fuck.
Let's go. Oh. Damn. He's taking a punch with the Brain Damage right there.
Drake gives Brain Damage a fisherman suplex, and then he stands up in the ring and he grabs the barbed wire board and he moves it, and then he tells the ring crew to put it on the 2 tables. So they take the barbed wire board and they put it on top, and then they take 2 chairs and they set those up on top of the barbed wire board and put a pane of glass on top of it.
God
and Drake gets back in the ring with Brain Damage, who's waiting on him again, and they exchange more blows.
Both men back up on their feet here. Doesn't look good for either one.
Doesn't.
Oh, shit. Right jab.
Yeah.
Right jab. Ooh, right hook.
Ooh, yeah. Nail that fool. Damn. Caught that fool.
Brain Damage almost took Drake's fucking head off with that punch, and then Drake goes for a scoop slam, but Brain Damage reverses it and scoop slams him into the ring.
With a headbutt of his own. He's got Brain Damage up again. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh.
Damn. Chinook driver.
Brain Damage goes for the pin, but Drake kicks out at 2, so Brain Damage calls for one of the fans' chairs, who gladly hands it over, and he sets it up in the ring and sets up a second chair and puts a pane of glass on top of it, and then puts Drake on it and knees him through it.
Brain Damage setting up 2 chairs with that pane of glass. Pain.
We got shit set up all over the place here.
Damn.
Pork chops and applesauce.
Brutal crossface forearms there. Oh shit.
Oh, double knees.
Brain Damage is going up again. Last time he missed, what's gonna happen?
Oh!
Jesus Christ! Last time he missed, what's gonna happen? Oh!
That's crazy.
Jesus Christ! It's right.
Damn.
Brain Damage goes for the pin, and Drake kicks out at 2 again, so he picks up Drake for a powerbomb, but Drake counters, and they keep countering each other's moves until Drake gives him a DVD through the pane of glass in the tables.
Boot right to the midsection. Picking up Brain Damage. No.
Man, they out here working spots in a death match, bro.
Brain Damage again. Picking up Drake Younger. No.
Oh, nice.
Out again.
I mean, Drake has got to be.
Yeah, milk that shit. Damn. Damn.
Drake gets the 3 count and wins the Ultraviolent Underground Championship.
Once again, Drake with the DVD. Holy
Nice freaking match. Damn, look at Drake's face.
W Ultraviolent Underground Champion.
Yeah. Good fucking match, bro. That shit had no downtime. That shit was all hard hitting. All the weapons were used, right?
Laying there in pain, and Drake celebrating with both titles inside the ring, and then he makes his way into the back, and then we see Brain Damage get up and limp his way back there.
Yeah, Brain Damage killed it. Yeah, buy that man a beer, bro.
R.I.P. to Brain Damage, who unfortunately took his own life back in October of 2012.
Damn,
Dude had some sick, crazy, stiff matches. You should check out some of his matches with Deranged if you want to see some crazy ones. He definitely earned a ton of respect in the deathmatch community.
Big dude, too, man. That dude was big.
Thanks for watching the video, guys. I didn't get any requests to do this match. I just remembered how crazy it was when he squirted the fucking blood out of his head, so I was like, I gotta show it to them. Let me know how you like the video and what you'd like to see me cover.
Bruh. Unless your favorite player, basketball, football, whatever sport you like, if they can't go out there and do that, they ain't shit. Don't ever say freaking football's better than pro wrestling. Don't ever say basketball's better than pro wrestling, bruh. Those dudes went at it freaking toe to toe, lick to lick, fucking bleeding all over the place. That's real shit to me. People, and I think the real bad thing is people want to say wrestling's fake so much. These cats have to go out there and freaking murder their bodies just to prove everybody wrong. You know, R.I.P. Brain Damage, bro. It's legitly, bro. A lot of those hits is probably why he killed himself. It's crazy how, like, majority of the forefathers of deathmatch wrestling freaking off themselves. J.C. Bailey, Brain Damage. I mean, freaking Nate Hatred, Justice Pain. I can go on forever, bro. I can keep going, bro. And everybody else is still alive. They're not in good shape. Nick Mondo is the only one that made it out, man. Oh, don't ever say freaking pro wrestling's fake. Look at that shit, bleeding all over the place, bro. If that's fake, and you're saying football's real, basketball's real, those cats are sitting there taking timeouts and shit. They got off seasons. They're wearing padding. There's freaking minutes, seconds in between plays. They're not out there freaking with the cardio these cats are, man. Those cats went out there freaking for about 15 minutes, nonstop, hitting, kicking, taking glass bumps, getting stabbed with barbed wire. Don't ever say freaking football, baseball, or basketball is better than pro wrestling. That shit's all cap. All cap, motherfucker. All cap. That shit, that shit was nuts. Yeah. That's pro wrestling. That's sports entertainment. That's sports right there, man. Because I'm from Oakland, so my shit needs to be a little more. I can't be just sitting there watching a boring ass baseball game. Can't be sitting there watching freaking football game where people are just freaking tackling each other and headbutting each other and then freaking having these timeouts in between plays and all that shit. I need to know the people that are performing for me are giving it 110% for my attention, my money. Ladies and gentlemen, there it is. Another gallon of water. Another 75 hard stream. Day 15, motherfuckers. I'm on my way. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. You know? A lot of people showing a lot of support, man. Thank you. Everybody hit my DMs with support. Thank you. Because a lot of them motherfuckers are acting fucking catty as hell, bro. And did I expect it? Yeah, kinda. Did it surprise me? No. Because if I'd hate me too. I'm pretty freaking damn fresh. I fucking hate me too. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a 75 hard stream. Day 15. I just worked all day. I just put in 9 hours of work. It's freaking, what time is it? It's freaking 12:50 in the freaking morning. We're about to live a new day, bruh. So at that, I'm gonna say goodbye to y'all. Words of advice, bruh. Somebody fucks you over. Somebody comes at you catty. Let karma take care of them, bruh. Let the universe freaking take care of them. Because freaking a lot of these people aren't even worth your time. Alright, motherfuckers. Bye-bye.